John Cokinos, the son, he's got the board of advisors. I was fortunate enough to be chosen as one of the board of advisors. Now, the way this is set up is when you come into the boardroom, there's a big round oval table, is what it is. And all of the board of advisors sit in the metal chairs around the perimeter against the wall, and all of the board of directors sit in the cushy chairs right there at the round table itself, with, of course, Mr. Cokinos at the head of that table. After a couple of years as being in the board of advisors, and I got to tell you, I was just happy to get a seat in that room because there's some fantastic business minds in that room, and I learned a bunch just sitting there watching and listening. But after a couple of years, I remember I was asked to go from the board of advisors to the board of directors. That means I got to sit in the cushy chairs. And I remember when we had the first board meeting and me jumping into that next level, I was kind of outside and was waiting for Mr. Cokinos to show up. I was a little nervous, and I talked to David Deaton. I says, "Hey, I'm kind of nervous going into this thing. What should I do?" And he says, "Well, just keep your mouth shut, watch and listen." And I said, "Well, I can do that." So as we walked into the room and filed in the room, got our seats, then Mr. Cokinos came in, and sure enough, everybody stands up and applauds because that's what you do when he comes into the room. And he sat a seat at the front of the table. And as we settled into our seats, the first thing he did says, "Well, welcome everybody. It's good to have all you guys here. Appreciate you coming in from literally all over the world to be with me today. And Garland." And I said, "Oh, crap." And here I am. I wanted to be a fly on the wall. I want to be left alone. All I want to do is just watch, listen, and learn. And he picks on me right from the get-go. And I said, "Yes, sir."